It's a pleasure to see you again on this auspicious occasion.
17.
17.
Yeah, 17.
17.
Yeah, we're about to talk about like some problematic and some progressive stuff.
Yeah. Problematic, maybe on our side. Progressive, maybe from you. Maybe we progressive and maybe you're problematic.
Yeah, and this is all coming from episode 15. Because we went to 021 to have some fun. On social media we got some backlash.
Yeah. And
As to you guys are problematic, you shouldn't have said this and that, or like why are you coming into our spaces and trying to invade? Well, from our side, we apologize to the people for that, but
sorry.
the intention, it was very misinterpreted, like totally.
But you know what? With like you can intend one thing, but something totally different can arise from that.
I think before this entire conversation starts is we should first try to define the difference between problematic. Well, not the difference, because these are two completely different words. But what does it mean to be problematic, or what does it mean to be progressive?
Yeah.
So spell it up. Am I opening the floor?
Well, you're the guest today, so
introduce yourself, let the people know.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Moleni. My name is Lee Majikija, and I am from here in Cape Town. I'm 23 years old. Okay. To me, problematic basically means not having gathered enough information on a certain topic or on any type of subject before you actually talk about it, and you result in either offending people who belong to a certain either class or ethnicity or social group or anything like that, or society. So problematic basically just means being insensitive. It doesn't necessarily have to be intended, but because you did not do what you needed to do before you opened your mouth, say your problem already. And then progressive is basically you attempting to fix whatever is problematic. Progressive is you trying to find out why the people who are bothered by something are bothered by it, and then trying to then make these two worlds, or these two opposing sides meet.
But here's my thing though. When it comes to being problematic, obviously our realities are not the same.
Yeah.
So, that I've always known might be new to you.
Yeah.
And that you've always known might be new to me. For instance, let me make an example about the rape culture. A lot of guys don't know what rape culture is. They do understand what rape is, and they do know what rape is, and but then in rape culture itself, they're not necessarily aware about For instance, Amajita can be chilling together and say they want to go to the club, and then Okanye Umdu went to the club, bought this girl some drinks just to ease her mind. Okanye, that's rape culture. Because obviously, it might lead to rape because you're trying to coerce someone into doing something about way of doing it. But for a person that's been doing this thing for so long, they might not know about this is problematic. So up until someone else that has a different reality points it out, then they can say, okay, cool, I understand what you're saying. This is rape culture, this is this, and whatever. So, what we did, Tina, on episode 15, this is how we were problematic, from my point of view. We went to 021 and I said, we're in a gay club. Obviously, that's something wrong, because when I go somewhere else, I don't say I'm in a straight club, And someone pointed that out, on the timeline, and I was like, okay, cool, I understand how, Amakamawam, that was wrong with me. But then at that time I didn't know about any problematic, because I've always been using that certain phrase. I was always speaking that way about I'm in a gay club, I'm with my gay friend. That was wrong. But I'm only understanding that now, because in what sense? Do you get what I'm saying? So imagine now if I hadn't gone to a 0 to 1 and actually said that on camera. That was going to be my reality for so long.
For longer,
You know? So I'm actually glad that
you made the mistake.
I made the mistake, because now I can fix it. Now I can tell someone else who's used to watching Vibe with the Kings, that's a straight guy, or Umdubengayazi problematic, to say something like that. Now I can say, yeah, well, now I'm being progressive and saying, okay, cool, I realized my mistake, I apologize for it, and obviously this is how I can make it right. To someone that's watching last week, obviously I can't take that back, it's on camera, and I don't intend to take it back. I'm going to be accountable for it.
And when we do what we do, which is shoot and go out to places, we're not really scripted. We may come up with an idea of, okay, let's go to a certain place to do certain things, but we don't really script what it is we are going to do there. Okay. And that's the reality we want to carry with every episode and every idea that we have.
The realism of it.
The realism.
Yeah.
Of it.
Imagine if you had to watch us and we're just perfect. Like.
I get it. And we watch reality TV because we like the fact that people are not perfect.
Yeah, it's actual people that make mistakes and do is wrong and is right.
Yeah, and it is just that we do try to bring the realism of everyday life. It might, for instance, it's in Andaman, you see it in front of a camera. There are other people who don't live in front of a camera like this, or who don't shoot in front of a camera like we do. Things about like their lives, but they live either exactly or similarly to what we live by. And if they can see our content and learn from it, that is good.
Yeah.
So we make mistakes, it's fine. Apologize and make peace with what we made, and we'll be accountable for it. But also know that someone will learn something from our mistakes, from our successes. I feel with us, when people share information, they tend to think that our reality is their reality. What they know is what we should know, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah, and it's not. It's
like if you are going to teach me something, I'll understand how we approach that thing might not work for
you. Because this is the thing that we got, online on the account. A lot of people were like it backlash. I wouldn't say it was harsh, but like some people were like, you guys are disgusting. Some were like cis, and some were like, you guys are very homophobic. And Tina, on our end, we're like, first of all, intention here was not
to be offensive,
and we are not homophobic to even start with. But then since it was online and Abandu, people who don't know us who were just watching like Clippy One, they already took it too far and said, these guys are cancelled, you guys are disgusting, whatever, without actually speaking about the core issue of the video. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of people are just giving us backlash and swearing at us and whatever. And for us, Tina, as the guys, we were like, you know what, Tina? As much as we're getting a backlash in Gina, but never sense on the side. Because I know there was like 3 people that I know from online that said like some vital stuff on the side, but guys, the video right in this sense, but then you're wrong. Your choice of words was very wrong. For you guys to say you came to get to label a boyfriend or to get him some dick in the Onetile, it means now when we take that place as now to go there and get some dick or go get a boyfriend or whatever, of which is not the case, and that's what was where we were wrong, Tina. But for someone else who's just gonna say, fuck you guys, you're homophobic, what. Hey man, I don't know about that.
Hey man.
Hey, but yeah, these are 2 different worlds, and people need to understand that trying to teach them something, trying to teach them a lesson, listen, then so that next time we end in a problematic. I feel like as much as you want to be harsh, but we do not come from the same places, we do not chill in the same spaces, and we do not have the same conversations.
And we don't possess the same knowledge.
Yeah. So you might know something, I might not know it. But it doesn't make me stupid that I don't know in the team.
I'm with you.
Exactly. So yeah, that's my thing. But yeah, we actually learned a lot from the backlash and everything. And luckily for us, we do not take it as people that are like hating on us or
It was a learning curve.
Yeah,
It was a learning
had to
curve.
happen.
It had to happen.
It had to
Yeah,
happen.
it had to happen because now we know we're not gonna do Indonesia again. And even if we do go back to 0 to 1, because we will, we want to go there again and have fun. It's a very dope place. But I know now not to say I'm going to a gay club. It's just
going
0
to
to
the
1,
club.
dude. And yeah, as much as it's a space of another gay, we also don't want to go there and invade this safe space of another gay. Do you understand what I'm saying? But gay, we do want to go there and experience the fun. It's just what it is.
We're actually invited by the guy who heads the whole place. And he was
Yeah.
like, "No, come through this." And
okay.
we talked to him over some time. And he was like, "No, come over, have fun." So for us going there was that, just experiencing the space, enjoying it, and of which we did, and we will. You know? I kind of felt like to some degree there was some like there were people who are very territorial about the space, and if you can go over the video, we're not showing anyone who did not consent to being shown the park.
Yeah, and that was I feel like for me that was the main point because we did not go there to film abantu bapana and show off his sexuality out. We did not go there for that. We went there because we wanted to shoot Tina Season 0 to 1. You get what I'm saying? Much like we would go to any other place and go shoot like ourselves. So we wouldn't just walk up to people dancing or whatever and then just shoot them without their consent. So yeah.
I think yeah, I'm trying to be into that really took people aback was why the emphasis on the fact that it is not just the club next door, you know? Yeah, so I think maybe if the approach was, yo guys, we're going to 0 to 1, catch us there, you know?
Yeah.
Pelel. And then a lot of people who are from Cape Town and the fan base here who is from Cape Town, most yet we know Ulenoza is 0 to 1 is a dominantly gay club. I've been there a lot of times. I've had a lot of fun. And I never went there in the city, going to a gay club, you know. So yeah, I think the approach with any other type of video etibene with these kinds of situations like going to a certain club or when you're visiting a minority group of some sort, you know, just approach it as another day shooting.
Yeah.
Inclusivity also means normalizing things that people don't generally normalize because those things are normal to a lot of people, you know?
That's actually a great point.
Yeah.
I think it's very important to be progressive because one, we live in a society where we can be very argumentative over one thing, where there will be so much noise that no one gets to take anything out of what has been said, you know? And being progressive does not mean the fact that you're knowledgeable over something you can't then translate whatever it is you know to someone else.
Yeah.
You know? So for me, it's very, if you feel like when you're an activist for a progressive future or whatever it is that you're with, for my progress, then you need to know how to talk to people. We don't all speak the same language, but we do get the idea of what it is you're trying to say. So, the progressiveness, or however you put it, is not just you being knowledgeable, but it's how you say it to the next person, because we don't know what you know. You may know something that I don't, or I may know something that you don't, but how I share it is also key in how we as a collective progress.
E-progressiveness is an important topic, especially in this day and age, in the sense that you understand that I can't stay at the same place forever, you know? Mentally and physically. In the light of being progressive and problematic, should we have more conversations, more problematic / progressive conversations about relations with parents, you know, in our 20s, because these are one of the hardest times in our lives. Life left right, but I mean, you know. And then
But what about the issue of being a parent in your 20s?
Woo!
See, now that's something different.
The one I'd like to dive into, because it affects all of us. But I think Amachita suffer in aggression.
The most.
When Amachita suffer from this, they suffer in aggression and acting out and doing whatever. It's masculinity versus femininity.
that toxic masculinity.
versus hey, masculinity are fragile, okay?
Yeah, no, we do suffer from that, like a lot of us.
Like you suffer, either you act out, you suffer in aggression, like and it always affects other people. But let's not. We want to talk about these topics with you guys, so you guys get to pick. And the last one, what would the last one be? If you were to say pick a topic, because we give it.
Guys, I want to know. Ichomi is a partner yako. Are they your friends or not?
Now,
And if ucho, then what gives you that entitlement, that feeling? Well, okay, cool.
Now,
If you guys are the friends of Umdan Jolanaye, then why can't you owe me the same loyalty that you owe them, which is the partner?
Hey, I
no way,
movie.
it's not gonna happen, mate.
You know what? I feel like the topic is hectic now because
these are the types of questions that get you dribbled.
you know we are
And you get dribbled because I know sometimes say I'm dating someone
And I'll be the mate who's like, yo, my boy, he loves you to death.
yeah. But then as a partner, why would you expect my best friend to say anything that's gonna put me down to you?
We'll have all your lovely questions on the Twitter poll in days to come. I know you guys are in commitment, it's fine. But it will be out. It will be out. So you can wait for that. And yeah, let's take a moment of silence.
What for?
Died, nigga. For the subscribe button there.
Okay, I can.
The subscribe button.
I know. Click on that.
Yeah.